Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
And here's Mbappe, just eases him off the ball. Quarter of an hour played. Back into the middle. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar, and he was alert to it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi. It is a corner, good chance. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! And it's a goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 32 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the pass is intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Chouameni. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Costa Curta. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
India come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the action is back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's got the shot away! That's another chance! And it's in! Portugal are level! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mbappe! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That has been cut short. Chance!
The attendance for this match
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitutions taking place.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's anyone's ball now. Defending of the desperate variety. India are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation.
It's Rivaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Tries to get it clear. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. India have their third corner. Header! Decent enough try. And he was quick to react. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rivaldo. Danger averted for now. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that was vital. And he thumps it clear. Rummenigge. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Messi has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Number 8, Bellingham. Number 24, Fletcher. Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Conte. Coming on the field, number 14, Harness. Number 2, Belletti. Number
There is some
22,
activity down on the
Beckham.
touchline. It seems
Number
there's going to be a
4,
change.
Giroud.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Look, there has to...
And that's that. India can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Can he put it away? He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Minamino does well to stand firm and defend it. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Shifted upfield. Ball played right into his path. He is Messi! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Salah, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Salah. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Tried to volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, nicely intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Defending was strong and firm.
There will be 1 minute
Messi
added time.
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
India are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Children's announcement.
India
Please
are
keep
heading
your
into the
eyes on
break
your children
very
during
happy
the
with
match
how
at
it's
all
gone so
times.
far. And we are already promptly back underway. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's cut it out. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're quick to get it back. Hits one! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Czech deals with it effortlessly.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Bellingham really added the width there thanks to his will.
He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bellingham. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Bellingham. He's got the shot away! You want to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's got the beating of his man. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And claimed it back swiftly. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ernest. Now it's Bellingham. And that's a superb pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
4 added minutes has been...
In with a header! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here.
And that's that. India can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Fiddles it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is masterful defending.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This is what good chemistry is.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, a breakthrough already. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be...
Has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Pete.
Goes in for the header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And Torres!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rivaldo! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well-timed, excellent interception. It's a throw-in. And it's Fernando Torres. Lampard looking to get on the end of this. Vitinha. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Hernandez. Mbappe. Messi. Lampard could move up a gear here.
Indicated.
Oh, played right into his path. Chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a gift. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through But
And
look
we'd
across
like
the
to
other
inform
way,
you now
and
that the
there is
latest
nothing
travel
short
information
of
is currently being
absolute
displayed
deflation.
on the screen.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
India have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed
Substitution on the
45
field.
minutes, and they have
Number
raced into a
28.
3-goal lead.
Ricky Puig. Number 11.
And we're underway again.
David Villa. Coming on the field. Number 16.
Bellingham receives it in a good
Number
position
9,
here.
Erling
Oh,
Haaland.
he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. That has been cut short. Vermeer. Kimmich. And it's Rivaldo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through. Bellingham! And that could well leave a mark. Oh, right place, right time. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. India really do look to have it all
The
sewn up
attendance
here.
for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
70,987.
Messi. Haaland. Now the finish! It's Luke. Can he finish? He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Alexander-Arnold. And that's another good win of the ball. Lampard. Now it's Torres. Now it's Rivaldo. And he's onside. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Beckham standing over it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
And it's Beckham. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The ball has bounced loose now. And here's a chance. Now, who's going to be first to this? Crosses it in. He rises! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared. And the finish! And another try! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Del Piero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. And that's been drilled in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And Torres! That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. Hernandez. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Lampard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
India certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Pinches it off him. He is through here! Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a little off target.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, he's burst through! Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Basho! Oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fletcher cuts out the pass. He has found the way through. That's really well cleared. And he's intervened well there. Oh, and he's through the middle.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
India go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. He can run onto that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a lovely pass. Hernandez. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's beaten the last man. Can he put it away? It's a good run, that. Great timing. India have reclaimed it. Hernandez. Fernando Torres. Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway.
71,898.
Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Great ball if he can get there.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now that's well seen too. Sneijder! Sneijder! So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Maldini. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chance to finish. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Sneijder, this is promising.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi, and Messi! Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And here's Sneijder. Nicely weighted ball. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last.
The goal scorer.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
All squaring. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Number 8, Bellingham. There will be 3.
And he's escaped his man, and the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
With the owner of a
Del
blue
Piero
car parked
claiming the man
outside
of the match
stadium
award,
gate,
and
kindly
there is
remove
very
it, as
little
it is
room
about
for
to be towed
argument.
away.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. Girona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer clears it away. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always...
He's had a hit! Hernandez. Totti. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. He's going for goal! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Beckham. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Gerrard. Beckham has got himself a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Wriggles his way. Had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fired deep towards the back post. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look.
That could spell trouble. He's beaten the last man. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Musiala, Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Well, played right into his path. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Mbappe. David Villa. And here's Torres. Bellingham. Real chance here. Bellingham! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Girona have their third corner. David Villa plays it short. Shot at goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Hakimi. Beckham. Well-timed, excellent interception.
2 added minutes
Bellingham
has been indicated.
And it's Belletti. Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Please keep your eyes on your children.
So we
during
are
the match
still
at
where
all
we were
times.
at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Fernando Torres.
And we're
Coming
underway
on the
again.
field is number
Well, I
19,
suppose from a defensive perspective,
Alvarez.
Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer.
And he stuck it away as
after
if
49
laser
minutes
guided.
is
He had the whole
number
picture in his
10,
head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start.
And the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 51
And that
minutes
really
is
is
number
so
15.
impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Bellingham.
Girona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
The attendance
Every
for this
single
match
player
was
is committed to the press, and there's simply
71,898.
no way out.
Picked out brilliantly. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alvarez. David Villa. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intent. He's one-on-one! And he's lost his man here. Chance! It's there! And again they hit the front. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
India take the lead. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now there's Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's a half-decent try. Girona get their fourth corner. And that has been knocked clear. David Villa.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa. Look at this. Can he finish? Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been drilled in. Hernandez. Musiala.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. And the ball's a good one here. Cleared without complication. Pinches it off him. Deep into stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Messi voted man of the match.